So it says to me, Christianity was very, very important to the early European nations. In fact, they weren't really nations before they came across Christianity. And we get a lot of pagans today saying,
entirely correct.
We still would have had Christendom if we didn't have Christianity. So can you tell me a bit about how important Christianity was to the formation of Christendom and our European nations?
Well, Jesus Christ changed the face of the earth because his church, his church was very demanding. His church made these preposterous claims. People said it was ridiculous. The Romans said, you're going to wreck our empire if you go on with this nonsense. We're going to kill you like martyrs. The Romans killed tens and hundreds of thousands of martyrs, but the martyrs just stuck to their guns. And they would be eaten by lions rather than deny their religion. And that's what created Christian Rome. And that's what changed Rome from pagan Rome to Christian, to Catholic Rome. And then Catholic Rome the Pope created the Catholic nations. Because that supreme and superb guidance of the church made people realize that Christian life is a lot better than pagan life. And also it's got a happy eternity into the bargain. People more and more wanted to be Christians. They converted to being Christians. They were of different peoples, different natural peoples, different pagan peoples. But as one pagan group after another converted to the Christian way of life, so they created one after another the Christian nations. And England we wouldn't probably even have the word if the Catholic Church hadn't been here for 900 years until Cranmer and Company.
Yes,
from the conversion of, who was it? King down in Canterbury, King Edward? I forget. From the conversion of the English king in Canterbury through to Cranmer and Company, it was 900 years. And those 900 years formed the English. They formed Merry England. Then along came Luther, and some foolish Englishmen believed and followed Luther, and that was the beginning of the wrecking of Christendom and the wrecking of the Catholic Church. And the Protestant poison is now working itself out in liberalism and in what's going on in the church today, which we're all hearing about, these terrible scandals. The Catholic Church is going through the way of the cross like its divine master. The Catholic Church, it's very mysterious how God can allow his own church to be taken to the cleaners in this way, but that's what's happening. But the Catholic Church created the European nations.
And that was when we had...
Nationalism is a halfway house in between international Catholicism, which was Christendom, and Freemasonic, Judeo-Masonic internationalism, which is the New World Order. And nationalism is halfway between the two. Whatever comes from the past in nationalism is good. Wherever the nationalists repudiate the past, it's bad. Because when the nationalists repudiate the Christian past, then they are putting themselves on the way to the New World Order. And without Christ and without the Catholic Church, they cannot stand up to the New World Order. Because the New World Order has Judeo-Masonry firing it up. And the Jews are motivated by their Old Testament conviction that they should be the chosen people of the world, and they should be the leaders of the world, and they need to create, through Masonry, a New World Order where they will be top dog, top nation. And that's a powerful motivation by pride. And the good nationalists can't stand up to Judeo-Masonry because they haven't got the same guns. The nationalists are fighting, the Judeo-Masons have 16-inch guns, and the nationalists have, let's say, 10-inch guns, and they can't fight.
Pea shooters, more like. We have pea shooters compared to them.
Exactly. You can't go up against bazookas with pea shooters. You can't go up against tanks with pea shooters. And that's exactly what the dear nationalists are doing. They're dear fellows. They're good fellows. They mean well. They love their country. But they've got no idea. Take Brexit. Take the Brits that voted for Brexit. God love them, God bless them. But what does Britain today stand for? Football? Balance of payments? Swimming pools? Come on. You know, Winston Churchill, he was a rogue.
British values is what they're trying to tell us, isn't it?
The dear nationalists and patriots, they either come back to Christ when they pick up a bazooka and they can blast the wretched Old Testament characters out of the water, or they never go back to Christ, and then they're just going to be blasted out of the water by the Old Testament bazookas.